Hello, everyone. Welcome in to Rookie Rumble 2024, Hyo24 versus MetroidMst. My name is Pleco, and I am joined with CD Improv. Welcome in.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I am looking forward to some very entertaining Zelda, and a big thank you to Ganondorf for Ganondorf 1, or wait, there's a 1 in there somewhere, for doing our tracking tonight and keeping us up to date on all the things we're going to miss while talking about fish and cookies,
Oh, 100%.
and maybe cats.
You know, I can do some cats.
Okay, well, if it
I
makes you
love
feel
some
better,
cats.
my cats would not annoy your fish. Because I do believe Pleco, it was, I think I had seen you guys
We
talking
are
about algae
suckermouth
eaters.
catfish. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So that
greatest of bottom feeders. And it looks like our timer has started.
Yeah, it's gonna get going here in just a second. There is a little bit of a delay. Oh, well, we're starting at
Ooh.
vanilla level 8. That is not a great start screen, but at least we have a sword and bombs. Not that we're near anything that blows up.
Yeah, and at least there's also a few Armos checks over here as well, so that they have potentially something good to look forward to, as well as an
A
early
very,
3.
yeah, very, very purple 3. This is like grape jelly. Or grape Laffy Taffy.
I'll take the jelly over Laffy Taffy. And looks like
I feel
Metroid's gonna take a little dive into there right away, and immediate divergence. I like it.
Yeah, see, I can't say that I blame Metroid for this. I not even blame. I agree with this. He's got early bombs. He's going to be able to get some resources out of this level 3, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be good for information.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so he's going to tank through. Oh, he got so lucky there. So what happens is you clip into the Gleeok, but it doesn't do a full heart of damage, so it doesn't, or even a full half heart of damage. So it doesn't really register.
No, that's a good deal. I'm still kind of learning how a lot of the damage works as I play. So it's very interesting to see some of the tricks that people come up with.
Yeah, see that one, there's all sorts of things that can happen with Gleeoks, including somehow ending up with a free white sword as MST is going to take on these Darknets in the 3-bar room. He's going to get a great clock, and he's doing a good job of using those 3 bars to keep him separated from the rest of the pack of Darknets.
And I really like that trick of kind of attacking downwards as
Mm-hmm.
Hyo. I think I had the
Hi-yo.
name properly. Hyo grabs that basically, I guess, the pass to get some potions.
Yeah, you definitely want the potions letter, especially if... So far we've seen our Gibdos on the overworld. We know the Darknets are in the dungeons. So having access to potions, if you need to buy more than one, when the Wizrobes and Darknets are probably all in the dungeons, is a great thing.
Oh, definitely. And it looks like it's a 55 rupee potion, so not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful. As well, I mean, hey, 9 rupee bombs is way better than that potion, though. Let me
That
tell
is
you.
very true.
As long as there's more than one shop, as we're going to find a
Ooh.
very grayish level 1. Now,
Yep,
another thing
and
to note is that Hyo went ahead and took the hearts. MST found his first take inning, and he went ahead and he took that candle. So he's not going to have to worry about spending 66 rupees or waiting until he finds the vanilla the wood sword cave, which will have a candle in it, to pick up his fire source.
yes.
It's a good idea because he's not going to have to retrace as much.
Oh, definitely, and especially too, starting in the forest now that there's a little bit more that can be grabbed beforehand.
Oh.
One whole rupee.
Thanks, game. We love you. You're amazing. All right, so Hyo is gonna find a very early bow on the floor of level 1.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is a good feeling.
Yes, you're like, okay, I got piece 1 of the puzzle. We're good. Another thing worth noting, up until the point where he picked up that key, he had the ability to Kanana-key that door because it's going to reload. MST is going to find that the recorder is hanging out in the cave just below the silver arrows on the coast. Yay. All right, let's play the where do we want the ladder to be today game. Because unfortunately, with the come on, it's fun. With the silver arrows on the coast, we need a ladder.
From the commentary perspective and for the audience, you know, kind of hoping it's buried nice and deep into 8 and just
Mhm.
really hard to find. But of
Okay.
course, from a runner's perspective, you're kind of hoping maybe it's nice and easy, you know, and maybe it's in 1, maybe it's in 2, some more easy,
Nah.
some more quick. But I mean,
Nah. See,
what's
the
the
you've
fun
been
in that?
you've only been playing this for I'd imagine under a year.
Would you believe that I've only been playing for the last month?
Well, there you go. That's even better. So at some point, you just accept the fact that the randomizer wants to see you in pain. Oh, speaking of pain, we have a moat room in level
Oh
1 full of
goodness.
blue idols, and that is get out the
Yeah,
door.
those
Get
things
out the
are
door.
snipers.
They're terrible, and the lag in that room is just gonna be outrageous because it's gonna make it really hard to both dodge all the different beams and get around that corner. But sorry, I was saying, after you've played this for a very long time, you just accept the fact that the randomizer hates you. You look at a room like that and you go, huh, that's gonna be the Triforce.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
I mean, it's fun. It's just a slightly strange variation on fun. Now, did Hyo go up the ladder to check what was in that top corner?
I'm actually not too sure.
I didn't see him do it.
The other, like above that dungeon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so. Yes.
All right, we have a 77 rupee large secret. That is. Hey, here's the plus side though. We could buy the cheap key that MST just found for at least one of the large secrets. So that's better than it could be, but with a 1 rupee small, we're really hoping that that medium rolled to something amazing.
Yes. Oh, especially like if there's gonna be a huge need to purchase things, it is not going to be fun this time.
No. Well, so there's a couple of different options. There's the tried and true money-making game, Save Scumming. As we find our any roads, one's going to take us up to Death Mountain. But you can save scum, you can farm ruby bosses, and if you're really, really desperate, you can go into the graveyard and farm the guineas. Which is
that one I didn't know about.
It's never a good feeling. So what you want to do is get a few hits on that first guinea. I don't remember how many it takes in vanilla with the wood sword. Get him down to like 1 hit and then just start spawning other ghosts. So just keep tapping that, keep tapping the gravestone and then get the last hit on the guinea and all of the rest of the ghosts are going to instantly die. And it fills the screen full of happy, good presents. Well, depending upon what your global's worth. All right, MST is heading up in the direction of level 1. He's found a couple more hearts, which is good for him. He should find that bow in 1. It wasn't a hard thing to find.
No, thankfully it was nice, right on the floor. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
but
and it
course,
wasn't
we still have one more item in there that we need to look for, as well as grabbing the Triforce.
I'm still saying it's going to be the moat room with the Lionels. All right, we're going to find the 9 rupee bomb shop, and we're not buying keys here ever.
Yeah, no happy bomb drop from the Gibdos.
Wow, what jerks. Maybe the Gorias will help, as we're going to find level 7 all the way up in Death Mountain.
Nice and gold.
Yeah, this is a good color. It's easy to see Link and the sword against this type of a palette, so it's definitely helpful. MST is going to see if he can pirouette anything, but thankfully he does have the bombs required.
Yeah, he'll not be too happy learning that he can't.
Oh, this is unfortunate for Hyo without any bombs.
If this doesn't any further unless he can get a drop.
Yeah, you can't pirouette that to straight ahead because he's already tried that. So we definitely need these guys to cooperate. They said no. MST is setting up the Kananaki. He's got the blue candle. He just needs the bat to land in a good position. There we go. Ooh. Kananaki and bow acquired. Good job.
It's a really interesting trick as well.
Oh. We need bombs. If you're Hyo, you definitely need bombs to progress. But here's the nice thing, is you can keep entering and exiting this dungeon until the game gives you bombs. Or you can decide, hey, I'll come back to 7 after I go see what my Armos item is.
It's very true.
All right, MST is like, okay, I'm wandering around one. He's going to go to the right here. He's picked up the 2 free keys that were to the north of the boat room. We're going to find out on Hyo's side that the recorder's on the coast, but we've actually seen it.
Yeah, that one we already know. But at least it's got some bombs now, and
yeah,
he Deadwood.
Ooh, these are not actually bad any roads. As MST is going to take an unfortunate death to the Blue Lionel shooting gallery.
Yeah, I think overall, like, this is pretty good coverage.
Yeah, we've got Death Mountain, we've got, down near, my brain is totally working. We've got Recorder Lake, which gets you the Deadwoods.
Mm-hmm.
And eliminates a check. We're going to find 64 rupee arrows at the Woodsword Cave.
And I believe Hyo still does not have the candle, correct?
Yeah, Hyo doesn't have a candle because he was taking hearts out of the ticketies that he found. Because somewhere out there in an open cave, as MST is going to find level 8, there will thanks floor, stop at floor.
Ooh, and the Beamos.
Yeah, I think that is like my least favorite enemy in this entire game is oddly enough the floor.
Yeah, it's between the traps and the Beamos, it's not a good time.
Yep, Hyo gets the wonderful news that our small secret today is a single solitary rupee. Yay!
Ooh, this is stairs and bait.
This has gotta be segmented.
That or they're really lucky and they found an item.
Or unless it's a banana.
Nope, segmented.
Well, okay, so there's no guarantee that it is actually segmented until we see the map, but oh no, yeah, that really does feel segmented. There's going to be the recorder pickup for Hyo. Yeah, he went from all the way in the bottom left corner to the top rightish, so I would almost be willing to bet that this is some form of segment. Either that or it's just a really weird shape.
Looks like they'll be finding out that they definitely need the ladder for 8.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Hyo is going to re-enter level 3. Now he's got a couple more hearts since the first time he was in there. We're going to find a much friendlier moat room than we saw in level 1. I mean, I'll take the spiders over the Lionels pretty much any day of the week.
Yeah.
Though they're not cooperating at all.
Especially not the orange ones. I find the orange ones are just way too jumpy.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically a little hyped up on coffee.
I mean, everybody should be. Okay. Alright, thanks, guys.
Nice. Good compass. Perfect compass.
Oh, this is, okay, so this is, I guess, not as bad as it could be. There are no Beamos shooting at us. Really clean block clip for MST to get out of the way of those blue dark nuts, because as long as you are careful and stay on the block, they can't hit you.
Yeah, and especially when he's only got the 2 hearts left, it can be a little rough.
Yeah, because this is, they hug you, you're going back to start. Alright, he's got one of them down. Good job.
Good start there.
I have to say, this is one of the second races I've seen MST in, and they have some very, very clean combat for somebody so new to the randomizer. Oh! Well, alright, remember what we were saying? You were fine without the Beamos in the corners?
Yeah, there's the Beamos.
This is no longer fine.
That's,
Hyo's, Hyo, meanwhile,
free trip back to the start.
Yeah, unfortunately. With 2, it was either 2 or 2.5 hearts that he entered the room with. That was a tough sell, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Hyo, meanwhile, is working on this orange darknet room. We already know that it doesn't really have anything. At least I don't believe MST found anything in here.
Yeah, I don't believe so. In fact, I actually believe they ended up leaving. I don't think they ended up clearing it.
Yeah, but did they find the bomb wall to the south here that Hyo has opened up?
That one I can't quite remember.
Alright, so this is not gonna push.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that's how we got into the room. Okay. Alright, MST is like, okay, I'm done with level 8. I'm leaving now.
Time to go explore some more.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Nice bomb drop for Hyo. I was trying to remember where exactly the screen for 8 was on, because I got so busy watching Hyo fight with the orange darkness that I missed it.
I believe it was the one, it's near the strength check below the
open
desert,
cave in the desert? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I believe that was the one.
Because I do like to keep track as we're going. It just makes life a little bit easier. Alright, Hyo's going back into level 3. He's like, okay, I'm not done in here yet. This should be relatively small, and I might be able to find shiny things. Or a bomb wall at some point that opens?
No, you might be stuck by having to go through that key.
Yep, and as chat is pointing out, MST did take advantage of the fact that he had money when he found the wood arrow cave and has picked up his wooden arrows. Now, we know that the silvers are on the coast, but you never know when your ladder is actually going to be blocked by a Goma.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Hyo's gonna farm some more bombs.
Plus, it's also nice to have a little bit of extra damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we get those, the anti-fairies.
Ugh, the bubbles. Blah. Bubbles are evil. Except for blue bubbles, because they're your friend and they give your sword back. Or, well, alright, so there are a couple of different options built into the randomizer as far as options for bubbles. And one of them, my least favorite, is the one that reverses your controls.
Ugh.
Yeah. And if you're dyslexic to begin with, it's like somebody just...
That's a hard no thank you.
Oh yeah. It's one of my least favorite flags to play with. The other option, which I don't hate as much, makes Link walk incredibly slow, and then we just start calling him Grandpa Link. There are 2 bomb drops for MST as he's headed up towards Death Armos.
Yeah, but won't be finding the Armos item, if I remember correctly. That's actually on Death Mountain.
There's the candle for Hyo.
Oh wow, all the way over there.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love when it's in, like, one of the checks that you save until very, very last.
Or sometimes just Orphan.
Well, I mean, if he'd have bought a candle, yeah, he never would have had to find that cave. MST, meanwhile, he's got 3 keys, 8 bombs, and he's gonna go burn some dead woods. We're still missing levels 2, 4, 5, 6, and I believe 9?
Yes. Yeah, there's still quite a bit. Oh, there's 5.
See, I like this color, though. This is good.
It's easy on the eyes.
Yes.
And so far, nothing too dangerous in here. Just these little jellies that... Ooh. Immediately finding the goofiest map.
Oh, this is beautiful.
That anyone could ask for.
Wait, Goma Creeps on Death Mountain. We've already seen 7. Oh wait, that was for 6. Hold on. That was for 6. If that was Goma Creeps, then it means that 6 is up on Death Mountain along with 7.
Alright, so a little bit more action on Death Mountain for us.
Yeah, I kind of wish whoever named all of the end, we're gonna find a transport staircase that takes us into the room we couldn't bomb into, and our ladder blocked in 5.
Oh no. And there's only really one other room that can be checked right now.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Good news, bad news. Our ladder is not in 5, but hey, look, we found a bomb upgrade for 91 rupees.
Yeah, and watch it only be like 2 or 3 bombs.
Yeah, but it's still 2 or 3 bombs you couldn't carry before.
That's true. But imagine if it was 5.
Well, 5 is beautiful. If you ever get to, there's a flag that you can play, I think it's with Swordless or Blackout, as we find the magical sword, which is fixed to 10 hearts to being able to pick it up in this flag set. There is a set of flags that will actually, it makes it so that the bomb upgrades are max bomb upgrades. The cost is going to be random, but it's usually used in things like Blackout or Swordless. And you can be wandering around carrying, I think it's like 24 bombs. As MST is going to take an unfortunate death on the overworld.
Yeah, it looks like Hyo might almost be taking one, depending on what kind of enemies are going to be popping up here and there.
Alright, MST is going to take some of these keys and go back into level 3. Now, we did see a key door in here that we could not go through, so this is a good idea on his part.
Hyo is taking it very slowly.
Half a heart. Look at this. Actually, I think MST threw a sword stab in there on the Gleeok and might have been using invincibility frames to get through him. Oh.
Oh boy, blue land mole is
Oh.
the greatest thing you want to see when you don't have
Run!
any kind of ring.
Run! Just, yeah, run. He got
Not
so
too bad
lucky.
getting through that without taking a hit.
He got really lucky, and I'm just going, don't try to kill him. Don't try to kill him.
Yeah, just run away. Just leave them alone.
Exactly. Just get through the room, because right now, yeah, they could be a heart, they could be a map, or something like that. But at the moment, they're letting you pass, so go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hyo took an unfortunate death. He's going to find level 8 in the cave below the desert. MST is going to do some more blue Dark Nut combat.
And thankfully, just the one, so there's not a whole lot to watch out for.
Hyo's going to get the wonderful news that level 8 is ladder blocked in that direction.
Ah, and a compass. So we find out that this might actually be their first Triforce.
Yay! All right, bats, knock it off. Now here's the question, and I think MST is actually answering it already for me. Do you continue on looking for shiny things and potentially an item, or do you take that compass and run for the hill? Take the Triforce and run for the hills?
It's really hard to say, because I think at this point, like, do you want to go back through the Lanmola room?
Apparently he really does. Though we didn't see any other visible doors or rooms that could have had our ladder, our map in them. Hyo is going to use a couple of keys and find Expandopatra.
There was a one going up in the same room that he had pushed the block.
Okay, so there is at least one more option.
Yes.
Hyo, meanwhile, has decided he's not going to fight the Patra. MST with this much health should be able, well, if we stop hugging gels, he should be able to just walk through the Landmo room. Okay, so he's run.
Never mind. Although that does give some potential insight into where a bombable wall might be.
So it's in the Landmo room in the top wall.
The greatest room.
Oh yeah, we're not.
Oh yeah.
All right, that is slightly problematic. Good bomb usage here from Hyo to take out some of these blue dark nuts in 8.
I'm almost wondering now if Metroid is going to be trying to. Ooh, another bomb on the wall. I think that's the one into
triple bar.
Yeah, I was going to say that one's into there.
Yeah, but does this give us a better angle on that blue Landmo room?
Maybe. No. Because it's one up, yeah.
Darn.
Now,
I was kind of hoping it would get us a slightly...
Oh, wow.
Good job. All right. Oh.
And more fun.
Mm-hmm. That is, yes, very true. Now he's going to bomb around and see if there's any way out of this.
Nothing.
Oh, I would have cleared that. We know for sure that the item lies on the other side of the T-moat room at this point. Or at least the map does somewhere. As Hyo has found another staircase here in 8. Let's see if this is a second transport, or the first transport that we had seen on MST's side, or if this is maybe a second one.
I think this might have been the first one. It looks very... Yeah, it's the first one.
Okay.
It's the... looks very familiar.
Now, he's got a couple more bombs than MST did when he was in here. I would very much like to see him try to bomb left out of this room.
Especially, too, when the... I was going to say, with the... With enemies near the wall, even bombing the wall and the enemy, just to see if something happens.
Exactly, because then you can get a 2-for-1 sale.
And a little fun with the jellies here.
Yeah. Oh, there's the map.
Ooh.
It is not fully segmented, but man, it's kind of wonky looking.
It's a very goofy looking 8.
I want to say it looks like Mewtwo from Pokemon waving for some reason and looking slightly to the left. As MST is going to buy, I think that was maybe a pack of bombs.
I think this is the first time we're going to be seeing this lake area.
This is an item. Oh. All right,
Ooh.
whale. Chad is saying a cat. All right, I can
Yeah,
agree with a
this can be a
cat.
cat.
Well, I mean, again, this is the fun part. Oh, Hyo, you don't have a heart to.
Oh, the
Okay.
Patra just coming in.
And Chad's saying it's the Titanic sinking and its reflection in the water. Good job. This is incredibly creative, and I highly approve. All right, so here's the thing. If Hyo cannot hug the floor or the spike traps, and he can get back there with those 3 hearts, he'll be able to kind of just walk through the Patra or candle boost, which is why he had pulled the candle up into his active inventory. Meanwhile, MST's found level 2. It is very, very pink. No idea where he is
and
on the map.
very full of items.
Oh yes, yeah. There are shiny things in here somewhere.
And now with a little bit of knowledge of the Triforce could be good.
Oh gosh!
Oh.
Get out of the room! Get out of the road! Yeah.
That
Good
is
job.
far
Good job.
too lucky.
Yeah, we're definitely on beep strats. All right,
Oh.
2.5 hearts. Hyo's just gonna wait this guy out, and he can take 1 hit. He can take 1 hit from that Patrick. Come on, Patrick, don't be a jerk. Float up. There you go. Good job, Hyo. And we're gonna find
The boomerang. The greatest
Thanks.
item.
Thanks.
Looks like a basically like a Pringle chip.
It's
Makes you
lovingly
just salty.
referred to as the banana. Some people really like the well, here's
Ooh.
okay, more information.
Alright.
If we can't bomb through that wall, we're ladder blocked in level 8 as well.
And he has already tried, so it is 100% ladder blocked.
All right, so he's like, okay, there are smaller levels out there somewhere. I'm going to go explore them. Like MST, having fun in this level too. There's a heart and a skeleton. There we go. He's making good use of his arrows.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like about having early arrows. Even if you know where silvers are, just having that extra bit of damage is just so helpful.
Yeah, and damage you can do from across the room. You don't even have to like get close enough that they can hit you, which is fantastic.
Yep,
So if MST
doesn't help with
chooses... Nah, there's not much. Well, oddly enough, in Z3 you can shoot whiz robes. And I don't know where in the heck that came from.
Maybe they just thought they were too hard.
I don't know, but it's really weird because you go from, you know, you have to bomb them or whatever to all of a sudden you can now, good bomb usage here from MST on the Vires. You go to being able to actually do something about them. Now, here's the sad part about, I would have tried to push that. Looks like he's gonna go back. If this is, nope, too late. So here's the thing, that room in First Quest and Shapes will only have a floor drop in level 1. The only time something is going to appear there is level 1. But if you're in a segmented 2, then that room could have been a staircase.
Yeah, it's always worth checking just in case. Especially if they're hiding the item
On the other side of
in
the
the
staircase.
segment. Yeah.
Alright, we got some friendly bats. Oddly enough, this is one of the points where that boomerang would have come in handy, but the fact that we're 27 minutes in and the first item other than the... Look, you spoke them into existence. Good job.
Oh, Wizzy locked Triforce.
Good.
Now,
Hey, hints on Hyo's side. Very expensive, though.
ooh, no feat of strength for the princess.
Okay, this is good. Hyo's gonna join MST in level 2.
So even without the boomerang, at least Metroid has the bow, so that can help with a lot of those with those bats.
Yeah, very true. You'll be able to hit them from across the room. There's the map of 2. It is segmented. Oh no.
Interesting.
He's cleared a lot of this. He doesn't have keys for this, unfortunately. But it's gonna change that he has to maybe go back unless this is the staircase. Push the...
Nope, not even checking.
Push the block. Push the block.
Gonna try for the Wizzies. Alright.
Because with second quest staircases on that 5-pair, that can be a staircase. Alright, he's getting some good bombs. Now the upper door is a lot harder to do this out of. Oh, save the room.
Oh, no.
That's exactly why this is harder. So the whiz ropes have the ability to fly a bit further into the upper door than they do any of the other doors that you could be hiding in. So the fact that the only door we had available was that upper door is slightly problematic. And you know what's kind of interesting? Oh wait, nope. Apparently we did find an Armos heart on somebody's screen. I was about to say it's almost 30 minutes in, and we didn't get a Armos item.
Yeah, I believe it was the Death Mountain one that was checked.
Okay.
I believe. Because I think only Hyo has gone to Death Mountain so far.
Okay.
Or at least checked anything.
Yeah, he found 7 up there because one of the any roads gives us access to Death Mountain, which is nice.
And avoiding those Wizzies.
Yeah, I can't say that I blame him, but I really, I want to see him push the blocks as this is a segmented level 2, and I'm just going...
Nobody's pushing those blocks.
Well, Hyo doesn't know yet. If he survives, this is the room that's going to give him the map. And we're hoping a heart, because this is a very painful clear. Yes! Because of those bubbles. Heart somewhere, please? Game's just like, no, why would we give you a heart? Now he's gonna get the map, and he's gonna be able to use the key, though, that MST didn't have. There's a red candle.
A red candle. Oh my goodness.
I mean, this isn't really gonna hurt MST, because while it is a nice damage increase, it's not gonna do anything against Wizrobes and Darknuts, and most of our dungeons have Wizrobes and Darknuts in them.
If anything, it's mostly just a nice damage, I guess, supplement, since he doesn't have the arrows yet.
Yeah, he's going to be able to use it on, like, Gurias and Stelphos and Fire Rooms, so that'll definitely help him there, but it's not going to, like, it's nothing that'll lose someone else a massive amount of time. MST's going to find a Take Any all the way down in the bottom corner of the map, and he's all of a sudden 1 heart away from being able to pick up the magical sword. Alright, Hyo's continuing to check all of the deadwoods. So is MST. We're gonna kind of see the guys trailing behind each other here for a minute. We're gonna find some more hints. Buy hints!
No hints purchased. Alright. Looks like he's just gonna screen wrap over into the grave.
Makes sense. We haven't seen it yet. But I really, there was an 11 rupee hint, and with hints being helpful, what if that 11 rupee hint is about the ladder?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's so hard to leave behind any hints, especially in these settings.
Yeah, it's you're just going, all right, sure, it could be about the boomerang I've already seen, or the, oh man, we're gonna take an unfortunate death. And Hyo is gonna find level 5.
I'm actually going to be able to do a little bit of exploring. I believe Metroid already did it earlier. But now, because I think what had happened, hints are not book locked. Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
This is the flag one. Set. Yeah, Goma Creeps and Death Mountain.
This one was blocked by bombs, I think, when or was
ladder.
It the key?
It's a ladder.
Oh, ladder. It was the ladder. That's right. That's right.
So we can't bomb into. Oh, buy it. Yes.
Nice.
It is, it's slightly better than a +2. It's still more bombs than we had in the first place, and, you know, it's damage. But yeah, the room all the way under the V at the very bottom, we're not going to be able to bomb into, which means that it's probably a right side staircase. And that is where the single transport stair in level 5 is going to go. He's going to walk north here and find a Chevy room. And go,
it's so inviting.
Thanks, oh yeah, they're inviting is. I mean, it doesn't have a manhandle in this one like the one that's in 8, but
even more inviting.
The manhandle?
It wants you to come close. It wants to hug you. It also wants to nibble your ear.
What if you don't like hugs?
Admittedly, I don't think it cares. Judging by
There
how
are
it
a lot of
moves.
jokes that I could make right here, but most of them would not be great for SG. It's okay. But anyway, Hyo's about to find a Take Any Heart down in the bottom corner, which is going to start eking him ever closer to being able to pick up that magical sword that he's just passed. MST is going to screen scroll over and find the wood sword cave, which he's already got a candle. He's already got a sword, so we're fine.
Yeah, that's an easy one to just bypass. Ooh, never mind.
Unfortunately, there are some snipers on that screen.
Yeah.
They're going, no, you don't get to go this way.
So now we might actually see Graveyard with Hyo here.
I want to see him buy hints, but he doesn't have the money to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Money well spent on bombs could have been spent on hints.
True, but at the same time, I think he's probably only found one screen of one of our large secrets, which was 77 rupees. So if you save scum that, it's enough to be able to get a couple of hints.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like instead of doing the screen wrap, just gonna go and transport probably up to Death Mountain.
I think this is a good idea. I do actually appreciate this because it's going to save him a little bit of time on trying to screen scroll on the screen that took out MST. Ooh. Unless we start hugging everything.
Yeah, now with a whole bunch of bombs, there is a lot more that that can be checked here.
Yeah, we just have to be really careful not to take a couple of extra hits.
Mm-hmm.
And we know, and Hyo should know, that level 6 is up here as well. Because they both got the hint in level 8 saying that Goma creeps up in Death Mountain. We're also still missing levels 4 and 9. MST finally makes it into the cave that has killed him several times and goes, gee, thanks game.
Oh, maybe it wasn't that one.
I think it was Death Armos. Because Hyo made it onto Death Armos' screen a little while ago, I think.
It would really be, I think, the only other Armos that that Metroid didn't check, so...
Well, Death Armos is one of those that, like, you either do it right away or you just leave it for as long as possible and hope that what you need isn't there. Hyo is going to take some damage here, trying to get down and bomb the coast.
The nice thing, at least, is that it's only a heart, so they're really not missing that much by not grabbing it.
Exactly. It's not a red ring, it's not a source of damage, it's, you know, it is simply just going to keep you alive for a little bit longer. As Hyo's like, dude, I fought really hard for those 2 rupees, give them back.
And just another potion shop.
Alright, MST is gonna go ahead and find his Any Road. Alright, this is good, because now he's 1 heart away from being able to pick up the magical sword. Now, if MST goes north, he's going to find 7, because it's the screen that's right above us. I mean, it's full of bomb droppers. And Hyo is going to go back into level 3 again.
Now, I believe it was only a key that was needed.
Hyo's trying to set up the... Good job, Hyo. He gets the block clip, so he doesn't have to walk through the Gleeok. And yeah, he's going to be able to walk straight up through this room. And
into another key. Oh, that's right, because this
bomb.
was the one that we're...
Oh my gosh, he's going to try to take out the blue. Oh my gosh. There you go, Hyo! Get the fairy!
Oh,
no! He was so close.
So
that was
close.
like... That was so good there for a moment, and then the floor said, nah.
And then another fun trick I learned through somebody else is if you defeat one of the Landmolas, you can actually just leave the room and come back, and they'll both be gone.
Yes. Now, that does limit the amount of times that you can... so the Landmos don't actually count as a boss enemy. It's very strange. So, hey, we're gonna explore the Wizrobe full build level 7 and find a map on MST's side, which kind of
Very
looks like
nice.
a wizrobe. Like the little room under the 7 kind of just looks like it's part of his hood.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so that does change the amount of times that you'll be able to come back through the room before it respawns. We've got the map in 3 here on Hyo's side. I don't remember if we saw this on MST's side.
No, because it came from the Landmola room, and
Oh, okay.
that was not
fun.
Yes. And no item grabbed yet, so we don't know what's in 3 yet, do we?
No, the only items that we have seen were a banana. Where was the banana?
That was in
'Cause I oddly enough didn't track it.
5, I think. 5 had the banana.
Okay, that is possible. And then we've seen the red candle and we've seen the bow on the floor in 1, but other than that, we haven't found anything.
Oh yeah, and then for Hyo, that is heart 10, so he can go
Woohoo!
grab the mags.
Nice. That will definitely be a very good idea for Hyo.
Yes.
Alright, Hyo's going to find the wonderful news that you have to bomb out of the Landmo room. Let's see if they're still dead. They are.
Yes,
Okay,
they managed
good.
to get both of them, so that
that's good.
should be good.
Well, yeah,
the
but you
second attempt was good.
You still only get, I believe you can only get about 6 rooms away before it will respawn, or it's once or twice through the room. There's a couple of different things that affect the rules.
Okay. It's a little weird, but
Oh yeah, it's also kind of strange that they always respawn because the game doesn't actually see them as bosses. Hyo is on beep strats. He's got to be a little bit careful. He's also down to a single bomb.
yeah, and unfortunately these dark nuts are not cooperating with for bomb strats at all.
No, they're like, we're going the other way. We don't like explosions. We are anti 4th of July. Fairy is great though.
Yeah, that's a little bit more breathing room for taking these out, and looks like he'll have probably, hopefully won't jinx this, but won't have any trouble getting rid of this last one.
We'll see. He's almost there. He's just gotta not hug it. Yay!
There we go.
All right. Good job, Hyo. Alright, MST is gonna find level 9, a very pink level 9, at vanilla level 6. So
And
that
a
leaves
bit of
us...
bombs.
Hey, item!
We will find the item.
It's
the
that
ladder!
ladder! Yeah, alright, this is good for Hyo, and unfortunate for MST. Because as we've already seen, that ladder is blocking us in levels 5 and 8.
Yes, and I have a feeling that Metroid's probably banking on this potentially being 6 might have what he needs, and not 3.
Yeah, I mean, if I know that there's the blue Landmo room, if he goes in there with full health, and makes it through the blue Landmo room, as soon as he finds 1 more heart, I would hopefully see him go back in there.
Mm-hmm.
And since we haven't found 4 yet, there is a chance that 6 could have, something that is necessary to find 4. Good ladder clip from Hyo.
Very nice.
I'm
kind of hoping that I'm almost kind of hoping that 4 is raft locked, just to add insult to injury.
Oh, you don't know Thirsty, but you would make him very happy. Or at least I don't think you know Thirsty yet, but you would make him very happy.
I might have seen their name, but I don't
Yeah.
think so now.
It's Thirsty Turtle, and they absolutely love when the raft gets to be useful. Alright, MST is going to get a nice bomb drop. He's making good use of his arrows to go ahead and clear. Now, we know from the hints that 6 should actually be on East Death Mountain.
Yes.
Because we've seen West Death Mountain already. Hyo's going to immediately go get those silver arrows.
Yeah, definitely probably not feeling too bad about waiting to grab arrows at this point, just because being able to grab that bomb upgrade has been super good for them.
Yeah, it's one of those, you just hope that you're making the right choice at the time, and it turns out he did. I think MST is 1 cave away from finding 6. Unless I saw that hint backwards. Yeah, there's 6, okay. He did the jumpy jump going in, so.
So I was gonna say, this is the last spot that it could be, I think.
To answer a question in chat, Mags is at vanilla level 3. Oh, we're immediately key locked in 6, though.
Yeah, the key locked, and so far it doesn't seem like the rooms that he's been in are going to drop anything for keys.
Yeah, unfortunately there was a 5er on the floor of the 1, and then we're not going to be able to get to the drop that falls in this room. But we could go straight. There's another door? No, he's going to save. Okay.
No, I believe that was both the doors that were actually accessible, and everything else is key locked.
Oh, bummer. Hey, Max pick up for Hyo.
Very nice damage upgrade.
Oh yeah, this is
silvers and mags.
Yes, so you are in theoretical go mode until you cannot possibly find level 4. I like this. Hyo being in the neighborhood, knowing he needs to finish level 5, is going to go ahead, enter level 5, and go looking for things. So now that I think about it, we didn't see an item staircase in here, so the banana couldn't have been in 5.
Oh. That's right. So then it was it in 7 then? Or was it in 8?
I don't remember. It might have been 8. It was, oh yeah, it was an 8, because Hyo had to go through the Patra to get to it. MST is gonna go enjoy this lovely and wonderful level 8.
Very nice. And some more rupees, and of course now key blocked.
Yes.
A little bit longer.
I mean, there's money out there somewhere on this overworld, we think, potentially. And we did get to see a little bit more of 5 than we had seen previously. We're gonna farm for some bombs. Oh, MST
has 80 rupees. Like there should be more money somewhere.
Yeah, but the problem is it could be behind the power bracelet, the raft, or well, no, I was gonna say recorder, but we're not playing a second quest overworld. Here's the map of 8 for MST.
And there's some money.
Yes, there's the single solitary rupee that is hanging out.
Yeah, we're just rolling in the dough right now.
Oh yeah, we are so rich. We have all sorts of funds. Now, I would really like to see Hyo go back into level 1.
Yeah, because we've only seen 1 item out of there. And there's 1 more item to find.
And a Triforce.
And Mako, that was me. That was me.
Alright, MST is gonna take on the Patra. He's lucky that this is not... It's a Ellipsis Patra. And he got to enter the room from the right side, which is the left in this case, because if you're trying to fight this guy from the right side, chances are he's going to break. Unfortunately, we're going to take a hug from the Patrate, which we did not want.
I've only ever done a one-time Patra with the wooden sword, and I did not enjoy it. It takes way too long.
It takes some practice to get used to. It really does. Hyo is going to go back into 8.
That does make sense. I believe there's a little bit more that he's access to now.
Yeah, he's got better weaponry, which is going to make most of the enemy set in here not as scary as it was. He's got silver arrows, like 15 of them. He's got that magical sword and a decent amount of hearts.
Because I believe now with mags, both the orange dark nuts and the orange wizrobe should be 1 hit.
Yes, they should. And blue wizrobes will go to 3. And that Patra would actually end up dying a lot faster as well. Which it looks like that's what he's going for. But yeah, this is the banana room. It looks like he's gonna try to candle boost through it, or just say, nah, I'm just gonna walk through this. This is fine. He's gonna get his Triforce out of level 8.
Might
Because
as well
again,
grab it since it's way in the corner, and now he has a lot more room to sort of just explore and look for the other item.
well, I think what's happening is you're seeing him go, okay, I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm behind. Because
Ooh,
what I think is about to happen is he's going to go into Triforce and get the heck into the next level mode because he's looking at that clock going, it's 48 minutes into the race. I had a single Triforce. Silvers were relatively free. I have to be behind. But in reality, he does have the advantage over MST because he's got the damage upgrades, he's got the ladder, and he's now got another Triforce.
yes.
But in his brain right now, and in most Zelda players, if you talk to most Z1R players right now, we're going, I'm so far behind.
Yeah, I definitely, even as a rookie myself, I definitely would be feeling at this moment going, I should be in 9 by now, or at least starting to like look and be at least 1 or 2 Triforces to get there.
Oh, MST with only the blue candle, he's got to either wait for the spiders to come closer or get really lucky with the candle placement. Because he does need the information that this is your Triforce room and that it is ladder locked.
And yeah, that is true from chat. There is a lot of they've needed a lot of keys so far.
Yes.
And there has been no magic key.
Not yet. Odds are it's in 9 because the game's mean. All right, MST's gonna see that that's the Triforce. I think he's gonna maybe try to get through the Patra because he should know that this is an item. Patra's gonna play kind and let him see the banana. Hyo is taking out these blue Wizrobes with the magical sword, doing a really good job
Very
of
nice.
using half-tile combat. Now, it's slightly different with the blues, where you have to stand. There's the Triforce in 2. Yeah, he's in cleanup mode. He is going to be in go mode until he cannot find level 4. He's just going to enter these dungeons, grab that Triforce, and get the heck out. Worth
Yeah,
noting,
that's
though,
another
he
scary
still
thought,
hasn't
too.
seen 6 either. So he's going to go do East Death Mountain. He hasn't found 9, which is at the grave, but I think he's cleaning up everything else he's got on the map.
The thing that's going to be a scary thought too for him is like once he cleans everything else up and realizes that 4 is nowhere to be found, if it is locked behind a raft, because we know it can't be strength locked.
Yeah,
that's going to be another hunt. That's going to be in just looking for that raft.
Yeah, I don't know that we've seen. I think he's going to go give us a look at Forgotten Spot right now because we are running out of bomb walls that this could possibly be for level 4.
And I don't think Metroid.
There it is.
Oh,
It's
nice.
right there.
Okay,
Oh man.
So no raft.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate. I was hoping for something a little bit
A little
bit more
spicy?
interesting.
Yeah, it's okay. This is still pretty spicy because we have no keys. We have no money to buy keys, and we might have to farm guineas. Is this a segmented 4?
Do we have good news? We have good news.
This is good for chat. We get to play the Name That Shape game if they ever find the map. MST is going to go through the bomb wall that Hyo did not get to see previously. Run from the Expando Patra.
So yeah, it seems like because he's still looking for that ladder, he might actually be thinking it's here.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to go back into 3. He didn't have a good time with oh, look at this. It's a single one-room segment in 4. That's beautiful.
Kind of looks like a sprinkler.
Okay, I like that. Speaking of key issues, MST is now going to have absolutely none, as long as he doesn't die to the bats.
And is
So,
was that the Triforce in that Stelphos?
In level 4?
I think that was the Triforce in that Stelphos.
It looks like he's going back, so it might be. No.
Unless it was just the rupee. Sometimes when it shines, it almost looks the same.
Okay, Ganondorf in the background is saying that yes, it was in fact a Triforce inside that skeleton. Okay. And again, big thanks to Ganondorf for doing our tracking tonight, because it is always helpful to have another pair of eyes in the background.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't commentate and track.
Oh, I've done it before. It can get a little hairy. Now,
Considering-
I think Hyo's maybe looking for the item in here because he hasn't found level 6. There are still a lot of things like that any key that MST found that would come in handy.
Yes.
MST doesn't know it yet, but he's in the right place where he needs to be. He just has to get around the blue landmost. Run that way. There you go.
Yeah, just go up and take care of this room.
Now, I'm wondering though, did Hyo see the Triforce inside the skeleton?
That one I'm not sure, because like I said, it sometimes kind of looks like a rupee.
Okay, here is the item in level 4 for Hyo. MST is unfortunately going to take a death to the, he's going to take a death to that. Take it,
And
this
the
is
book.
the book. So the book in this flag set is the map for every single dungeon from the moment you walk in the door. You still have, even if all you had left would be a Shapes 9, you pick that thing up.
Oh, it's really good information to have.
It definitely is. I bet he's probably like, dang it, I kind of wish I could pick up that fiber as well. Now, unfortunately for MST, we know that the room he's avoiding, which is that blue dark nut single block room, that is the one he has to go through because of the position of the T room and the fact that the ladder is on the other side of it. Here's the Triforce pickup for Hyo out of 4.
Yeah, just kind of cleaning everything up. Still has to go and find 6 though, but
he did get a hint about it, saying that it was in
yes.
Death Mountain. So he's sitting in really good shape right now.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of finding it now.
Yeah, and he's going the right way too, because he's already done most of West Death Mountain, so we might see him do the transition screen before he heads up the stairs, but nope, he's just gonna go straight up. So that would leave that the one remaining thing that Hyo would have to find is level 9.
Yes, I do believe so, which I can't quite recall where that one was.
MST, by the way, is amazing at dancing around these blue landmosts. Jerk's gonna take all of Hyo's potion money. And here comes level 6. Kind of
looks like a...
I was gonna
like
say
an urn?
Okay, I was almost gonna
Maybe
say
a
a
shoe?
Dalek.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the really older ones. Mako in chat is seeing a cactus, which, you know, I don't have a problem.
Cactus works too.
Well, we have...
Could be a biker shoe, like one of those big fancy
Okay.
ET in a tank.
ET in a tank, I like that. Duck in a tank, okay. And again, guys, it's the Name That Inkblot game. There's never going to be a right or wrong answer because it's subjective to what everybody else sees.
Yeah, technically, even if you say something this is absolutely radical, like, I see the moon melting.
There you go.
It could still be that. There's no technical wrong answer.
Yeah, very true. That's the fun part about it, is just getting to compare what everybody else sees, and yeah. Alright, so MST, we've got a little bit of a moment there as he uses the potion to make sure he makes it through the blue wizard room. He's got his bombs, he's only got 3 of them at the ready.
Yeah, and I think he understands now that this is the way that he needs to go.
Unless it's buried in 1, and we still don't know what the second item in 1 is. I don't know that we'll actually get to see it. Does a great block clip with beam swords to be able to just stand here and shoot these guys. There is the Triforce
there in 6.
Hyo is he's still looking a little bit, which is kind of interesting.
Might be still kind of peeking around, potentially maybe for the ring, maybe for the magic key.
Magic key would be great. Even just picking up some of these keys off the floor is definitely helping him out. But what if you get stuck in a room you can't get back out of?
I think that was a bomb pickup.
Yeah, he went back up to 11. All right, this should maybe be the item. I don't think we've seen a transport though. It's transport.
No, it's transport.
All right, good bombing here from MST. He unfortunately did lose his beam swords, but as long as he is careful, he's done damage on a lot of these dark nuts.
He's still got a good chunk of health left, so hopefully won't have too much of an issue.
All right, this is gonna get the door open for Hyo.
Still no item room.
Yeah, but this is the interesting question. How much of this do you dig?
See, that's the thing. At this point,
Here comes the
it
ladder.
almost feels
for
like
MST.
maybe don't. And there's the ladder.
I mean, these keys are amazing, especially since we know Hyo is not going back into level 8, so he will not be getting the any key. MST has got his ladder out of level 3. He is he's in pretty good shape now. He needs one more heart to be able to pick up the magical sword, which will definitely put him in offensive mode. You're like, here, I have the best stabby weapon in the entire game. He's about to pick up his silver arrows now. He's got 77 rupees with which to shoot everything.
And yeah, as you said, in a good shape, like having that that magic key. It's kind of unfortunate death there by Hyo.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what Hyo is actually looking for, unless Hyo wasn't the one that saw the hint about not needing a power bracelet in order to finish the game. Because as far as the things we're still missing, we got the book out of 4, so we don't know the item in 5, we don't know the item in 6, we don't know the item in 1, and I don't know the item in, let's see, 7? So there's a lot of stuff missing, but none of them right now, from what we can tell, is required to actually beat the game. MST is going to go back into level 1.
Alright, so we might actually see the item.
Yep,
Maybe.
To answer a question in chat, the magical sword was at vanilla level 3. In this flag set, it is set to a total of 10 hearts in order to be able to pick it up. So MST needs one more heart.
MST, I didn't notice, actually picked up the
banana.
ring.
Okay, I can't say that I disagree, because he's using it to really good killing the bats and things like that. It could also get him through this room. These silver arrows are going to be better, though.
Oh, definitely.
Just shoot everything.
But getting that little stun on anything that's in a bad spot really could be good.
I'm still saying that's the Triforce room. In 1.
I have a feeling that MST
be.
feels the same way.
Because the game, you're just looking at the game and you're going, yes, the game would be this mean. Alright, more bananaing of the bats. Hyo is headed into level 7. He's going to go clean that up.
Yeah, another one we didn't see the item on, but
yeah, we've just gotta hope that the lag cuts MST a break here for a moment. All right, the room is now going at full speed, so he has to be careful to dodge some of these guys. All right, good use of the banana to stun the Lionel. Oh, okay, we missed the second time, but it's okay. Yeah,
the wizard's in that room.
It's the Triforce room.
Yep.
And now with the any key, MST is just going to go ahead and walk straight forward. He still needs a heart in order to get the magical sword, and I'm wondering if the heart was here in this room. No.
Yeah, I don't think one had a heart that they managed to grab.
Oh, item.
And we will find the raft.
Well, all right, he's going to go pick it up anyway. Because it is a required item. But at this point, I thought he had seen all of the levels.
Yeah, I think everything was seen, so I don't believe it's required at all.
I don't think so either. Look at all these keys.
Might also just be picking it up for safety as well.
Maybe, just to make sure.
Yeah, if there's maybe a
the
potential... Ah, nice. Maybe a potential of more money.
That would be nice, because we're still missing, I believe, 2 large secrets. Here is some form of staircase for Hyo.
And a white sword.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely don't need that.
Alright, there's the Triforce out of 1 for MST. Now, here's the thing. If he also goes into... he's missing 4. MST's missing 4. He hasn't done Forgotten Spot yet. That's why he picked up the Raft.
Yes.
I was looking at my tracker and I was just going, wait, I think he went... Because it's Forgotten Spot, it's really easy to just basically walk in a huge circle around it and not actually get there. It looks like we're about to maybe go clean up 8.
I think that's the closest one to him.
Yes, Horsefinger, we are more than willing to agree with you that it is probably the Super Metroid for the flute theme.
I can never picture what that theme is, so I don't even want to guess.
I just let chat do it for the most part, unless it's something like The Simpsons, The Jetsons, Axel Foley theme from Beverly Hills Cop, I'm pretty good at. Spanish Flea for some reason. Alright, looks like we're gonna
Yoshi
go
Story
get the
theme
magical
earlier.
sword. Oh, nice.
Did enjoy that one.
Alright, it looks like MST is about to pick up his magical sword, which is a very good idea. You know that there are
Yes.
dark nets and all sorts of scary things out there, so you definitely want a little bit better weaponry.
And be careful there, Hyo.
He's gonna get a
Oh.
clock, which will keep the floor from murdering him. That's helpful.
Such a good
Oh.
time to pick that up.
We're gonna find Patra. Now here's the good news, bad news about Patra. Patra, there's the hint he needs about 9s. That's good. But Patra cannot be the Triforce. The bad news is you just have to be able to walk through it to get to the other side of 7.
Yeah, definitely not liking the 2 Patra side by side. And yeah, we did.
It's okay. I just switched this to
There we go.
MST. I was just checking to see if maybe we had switched to MST's audio in the first place, but it's okay. Yeah, Hyo mentioned that he'd been having a little bit of trouble with his sound, his sound settings and stuff in the race room before we got started. So, all right, Hyo's continuing to search here in 7. MST is gonna work his way through 5. Now I don't think we saw the item in 5. I think Hyo took that Triforce and left.
Now I'm kind of thinking it's potentially the magic boomerang at this point.
That would be a
I
little
think
mean.
Red Ring and Wander in 9.
Oh, well, it'd be very fitting for the game. I mean, I can definitely see the randomizer doing that. Here is actually the item in 5, or the transport.
So we're gonna find out right
it's the
now.
transport.
Oh, never mind.
Now, MST should know, and that's why he's backing out of this, that goes to that single room segment, and that he was in a room that could potentially drop.
Yes.
Because both of the runners, though it was a very long time ago, both of the runners did try bombing into that single room all the way down on the bottom left, and it did not bomb.
Yeah, most likely they marked it on their tracker. I know I've tried to mark down any spots that you can't bomb, but
yeah, I don't actually do unless I'm playing Second Quest, I don't do the individual levels.
fair enough.
Well, it has proved to be a mistake several times, but
Fair enough.
unless it's like one of those triple segmented shenanigans of an 8 or something like that, and you're just going, really? Where in the world is the rest of this level? Hyo's gonna get his Triforce out of 7.
I just like the knowing that I'm not gonna bomb a wall twice. It's generally what I like to do. But
That
only
is helpful.
2 Triforces left.
Yeah, Hyo still needs to actually find level 1, but he did just get a hint that it was over in the grave. So I think we're about to see him take the Any Roads. It is the blue banana. Good job. Blue banana in 5.
Looks like he's gonna go back. This 5 was over here, correct? This was where
Yes.
5 was? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna finish up
No,
5
he's
first.
going to finish 1. Hyo's
Oh,
gonna
this
go
one's
through
1. 5 is in the other spot.
Yep, there is the Triforce out of 5 for MST. Hyo is going to go ahead and go into 1. Oh, awesome shape. Kind of looks like a side profile of the guy from the SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon that I don't actually watch.
I was thinking
The
maybe
little crabby guy.
bobsledders.
Oh, I like bobsledders. That's a better answer. All right, MST's got his Triforce. He is done in there. He's headed in the direction of 2.
Not checking that, and I have a feeling that he's gonna grab the, Wait, what was in here? Oh, that's right, the raft.
The raft.
That's right, he's not gonna find the
He should know. Yep, he knows.
Don't grab it.
Alright, so here's the thing. Hyo is probably going to go ahead and clear the rest of 1 because nobody wants to clear the moat room with the Lionels in it. You just don't want to do it because it's not a great room. There's not that many rooms left here, though, so it'll send him back in short order. And there should be a compass at some point up here.
Yeah, and I think they're relatively quick, too. Like, none of these seem overly complicated.
Except for the one the Triforce is in.
Except that one. The required room.
Yeah, here comes the Triforce for MST. He's got his potion at the ready. He's trying to use half-tile combat, but use the potion.
Yeah, don't take a chance with these guys. The blue Wizzies are not your friend.
He was trying to use half-tile combat against them. They just were not cooperating. Because if you stay in a certain position relative to the blue Wizrobe, they can't actually see you according to the targeting of the game. Hyo should know that he has to go clear that lovely and wonderful blue Lionel room. As MST's got his Triforce out of level 2 and he's leaving. He's headed in the direction of the raft spot because he hasn't found 4 yet. Hyo's gonna go clear the rest of level 1, which will get him a compass.
Everything.
Again,
the room he needs.
It's one of those that, like, it takes a while. He's about to find out the wonderful news that is the room he has to clear. It's one of those that takes you a while of playing the randomizer, and then you'll just look at a room and you'll know, and you're like, yes, the game is that mean. That is the room I have to clear. Alright, MST is going to give us some more checks of things. We're going to buy another potion, which is a very good call.
Yeah, especially being the main one with money. Although Hyo has managed to amass a bit of a fortune at least now, which is very good for him.
Yeah, if he chooses, get the clock. There you go, Hyo.
Yeah, don't pass up on that opportunity.
I mean, unless you have like a red ring or whatever, but still, most of the time, you're probably going to get the clock anyway. There's the Triforce out of 1 for Hyo.
Yeah, that just leaves 5, and then actually finding 9. Although I think it's what, four checks in the grave to actually find it. So,
and if he did see that the power bracelet is not required, then he should be able to just skip that one and not have to worry about it. MST is about to find level 4 here. This is the last remaining level that he needed to find.
Well, and I guess they would actually. He can't even check the power bracelet one anyway. So.
Well, yeah, but. You know, if you didn't see that hint, then it would probably make more sense if you had continued digging some of these dungeons looking for a power bracelet.
No, very true.
We're gonna buy a potion. There's the map for MST. Again, it does look like a sprinkler head. Like it's in middle of operation or it's just finished, and that one little room is a drop of water.
I like that.
There's the Triforce immediate pickup for MST. Now here's the thing. We know where the Triforce is in level 8. Hyo needs to go finish 5. 5, I don't think it was fairly... Like, we know it's got to be in the top half, but I don't know if he found the compass before, so it might take him a few minutes. MST might have a little bit of a window here. If he can get into some of these levels and get the Triforce out really quickly, he might still make it into 9.
Because I believe he knew where 8's Triforce was, so that should
he's headed there now.
Make that quick.
Yeah, it's in the room above the it's in the room above that terrible Patra on the other side of the transport staircase because it was ladder blocked.
And then 6 and 7, I believe, weren't too bad. So they should be like kind of cut and dry very quick.
And answer a question in chat. Yes, the recorder is only to beaten dungeons, new locations. Yeah, see, MST's like, I'm going. I gotta go. Gotta turn on the jets here.
Just got a powerhouse it.
Yep, exactly.
And the Blue Wizzy is just having a field day as he's pausing for the silvers.
Alright, MST's gonna beeline it to this Triforce. He doesn't even have to fight the Patra. He just has to walk through it. It looks like MST's gonna clear the room. He is gonna continue going this way because I think both of them tried bombing out of this room, or into this room.
Yes, I believe so.
There is the Triforce for MST. Alright, he needs to finish up 6 and 7, both of which are in Death Mountain. There's the blue banana information for Hyo, which does in fact put the red ring and the wand in level 9 because the power bracelet has to be the item in 6.
Yes. So I mean, still things that they can grab if they manage to go through.
Yeah.
Probably not a priority at that point.
Well, we've seen a couple of races sadly come down to the runner's ability to do green tunic cannon, and I can't usually do green tunic cannon, so I have great respect for anybody who can.
That's something I've actually found not too bad as long as I have mags.
Yeah. Okay. Well, mags. Okay. I'll rephrase. Mags, and a bunch of hearts and a potion. I can do green tunic cannon, but like some of these runners can do it on like 6 hearts, a wood sword, and I'm just going, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, the recent weekly. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. All right, MST is in level 6. I don't remember where the Triforce was, but Hyo is gonna grab his Triforce out of 5, and he just has to go find level 9.
Yeah, it's the only thing left. 6. If I remember correctly, it was somewhere close by.
Okay, so it should, in theory, not be too difficult to find here for MST. Because again, Hyo still has to actually find level 9. He knows that he's got the hint about it being in the grave area.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, as Mako points out, the 4 hits versus 15 hits, and I mean, you know, green tunic with mag sword, not too bad for Ganon. You know, like you have a lot of room to get hit, and you only have to hit him 4 times. Easy peasy. Yeah. But yeah, with the wood sword, that's a different story.
Like you watch, I was watching a lot of the vanilla tournament because one of my best friends runs it as Hyo finds level 9. Oh, this is a fun shape. This looks like, gosh, I want to say one of
Space Invaders.
Okay, Space Invaders I can see. My brain is wanting to say like there's a monster in Looney Tunes or like an alien in Looney Tunes that always walks around on like its tippy toes, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. Now, guys, we have switched back to Hyo's audio, but it doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but... Or it could be those weird aliens from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's a possibility. Oh, this is a great 9 already. There's that wand. I don't know that we're going to grab it. Oh, we are. Oh. Okay, good job, Hyo. Go get it. There's the Triforce for MST. He is... So sadly, you cannot screen scroll to 7 from where Hyo is. If you could, that would... Or from where MST is, that would be a lot easier.
Yes, but no, unfortunately, not able to.
And there's not even really anything...
Thank you.
Okay, that's the thing in...
Aqua Teen
Hunger Force? Okay. Putz sees a witch with the northeast section being her hair, and the bottom is the bottom of her broom, or her feet hanging off of the broom. All right, MST is on his way. He's on his way to 7. We're almost there. We're just around the corner.
Yeah, and depending on how this 9 goes, there is still time for MST to actually catch up.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
depending on his route through 9, when he gets there, if Hyo is still like looking around, there is potential.
it's gonna depend upon how quickly he can find the Triforce in 7. Now,
Yes.
Hyo was kind of digging around and wandered through the room and then left again, but there is always a chance, and it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of, I guess, hackneyed expression that 9 could do 9 things at this point, but it's true. To answer your question in chat, no, we don't have any audio from Hyo, so we're gonna go ahead and switch back to MST. We were hoping to be able to hear Ganon, and it
Yeah,
kind of
no
makes
growls
the
here.
it makes the whole spiel of Pleco. What are we looking for in 9?
We're looking for growls, but we can't hear them.
Yeah. Ganon's contractors actually stepped up and they super soundproofed level 9 today. We're also looking for a shutter door that does not open upon clearing a room if we have not yet killed Ganon, because that means we've just found where the princess is. I think MST just has to go north.
I think so, yes. So I remember it being pretty close, like kind of in the middle, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of in the middle, but if you take a transport staircase, it takes you to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't actually really want to be over there. There's the compass, which is really good for MST.
Yeah,
it's going
right
to point him in the
there.
direction he needs to go. Oh, I want Ganon to be in this bottom room so much, but he's not even bombing, so I'm going to say he's not.
Probably does not hear a roar, so it's not worth it.
MST's like, Wizrobes, get out of the way. I don't need to kill you. Oh, we
Nope,
can't bomb
gotta
into
go
there.
around.
I mean, at least we're getting a bomb refill for all of the bombs that we've been using, so that part's good. Oh,
gotta go the
game.
other way.
Yeah, that's really rude, because unless there's a really long path, then MST's gonna give it a try. Meanwhile, we found Zelda.
But no, I guess it doesn't really matter if they found the compass anyway, but I was gonna say, usually that room has a compass or something in it, but...
Alright, we're gonna take the exceptionally interesting path to try to get to this Triforce in 7, which involves 2 Patras.
And the hair bottom part.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nope, he's right there.
Nope, right there. Right in the nose.
Okay, alright.
You can see like kind of a nose there. Maybe the tip of the broom. And
Alright.
almost getting the timing there to keep him stun locked and taking that nice safety potion. And that is that for Ganon. So yeah, I would say get your GGs and GGs ready, because we know exactly where that Zelda is.
Yep, yeah, we do, and she's not very far away, so we're just gonna go ahead and walk.
There. So GG's Hyo.
Finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 6 seconds. But alright, guys, we do have the immediate forfeit from MST, so if we could also get some GGs in chat for them as well.
GG's.
We're gonna see if either of our runners wish to join us. Welcome and GG's to Hyo.
Welcome in, GG.
Thank you.
So this really came down to one thing. And it was you're seeing the blue darknet room that was blocking the T moat room in level 3 that was blocking the ladder, and going, all right, I have to clear this. I'm gonna go clear this.
Yeah, at that point in the race, I was already feeling way behind. I hadn't done much. The one thing I had done was found a lot of hearts, and I knew I just needed one more heart So I was like, I'm gonna go back to 3 and see if I can get that one more heart to get the magical sword. And I just happened to run in the ladder at that point. And I was like, okay, I'm in go mode. Let's go. But
Yep.
after that, I kind of was like, keys are still a problem. So I'm gonna try to find the magical key.
Turns out it was an 8.
Yeah, I had 8 keys in the end, so I don't think
Yeah.
it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, you're doing well. MST, unfortunately, he was the first person to see the Blue Darknet room in 3 and know that it was blocking, a decent chunk of the level. It's just at the time he didn't have what he needed to be able to clear that out, either bombs or I think he's still on Wood Sword, maybe like 6 or 8 hearts. So it was, it just wasn't really that feasible. And then you guys both had you were poking and prodding at all the different levels, just going, all right, can I get a little bit of give somewhere? And it was really your being able to get past that and pick up the magical sword that kind of set you going. And MST wasn't very far behind. He had just picked up his last Triforce out of 7 because it just took him a little bit of a little bit of time longer to get into 3 and get the ladder. But once he did, and once he had to find 4 still, but he was catching up, or at least he was doing a really good job of putting all the pieces and finishing things together. So you guys both played very, very well in a seed that just really didn't want to give you anything.
I will say this. I'm looking at my map right here, and that 9 could have been 6 rooms max. Me taking the stairs actually could have cost me the game.
Oh man.
So,
well, I mean,
I'm lucky to have that lead when I did.
Yeah, 9 will do stuff like that.
If I hadn't taken the first stairs and taken the key door there, I could have gone straight up, found Zelda, and then gone left, and then
found him. Yeah.
Or right, and then taken a whole different direction.
We did get to find the wand, and we do know that the one remaining item outside of the power bracelet in 6 that we didn't see was the red ring hanging out somewhere in that 9.
Oh yeah.
But it was, you both did a really good job, and I was pretty sure you felt behind when you had finally gotten the ladder out of 3 because you just started clearing things and leaving, and I'm just like, yeah, he thinks he's behind. Because at that point, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of us that play this game, we would have all thought the exact same thing. We would have found the ladder and been like, oh, I'm really behind. And, we probably would have just started to try to go as fast as we possibly could.
Yeah, my thoughts were, hey, there's silvers on the coast. There's there's bow immediately in 1, and you find ladder right next to the start. Like Sidetown probably could have 45 minute a seed easily.
Oh yeah. Well, pretty much. If anybody could have gotten, if either of you could have gotten to that ladder a whole lot quicker, it would have been a completely different race. It's just, it was on the other side of a forced combat. So first you have to make it through the blue landmows, and then you have to make it through the blue dark nuts, and then you still have to go up a couple of different rooms to be able to get the ladder in a level you already had the Triforce from.
Yeah, the one good thing about this seed is it really was not hard combat. Like, there were no big blocks of combat. Even the blue Wizzies were very few and far between. So once you got that magical sword, it was super easy.
But yeah, getting the hearts was just took a bit of time.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
But it just took a little bit, yeah.
I do definitely want to say MST did mention that they're not a fan of post-race interviews, so I do want to say they did a really great job in a seed that just, again, it was not giving you guys anything. You were starting to catch up. You really were. If you'd gotten to the Triforce in 7 just a little bit quicker, you would have been in 9 before the race was over. And I mean, a lot of us would have looked at that blue darknet room in 3 and just noped out. We would have been like, no, I'm not doing this until the game makes me. And unfortunately, the game was like, you need to go do this.
Yeah, this was kind of definitely more of a race for who gets the ladder first, just because it locked so much
Yeah, because once you guys, both of you, if
Yeah.
you, I don't know if you use Z-Tracker or Z-Helper, but I'm imagining that if you're using Z-Tracker and you're looking at the bar on the bottom, everything starts to speed up once you find the ladder, because that just it unlocks so many different Triforces and Silvers and lots of things.
Yeah, I'm looking at Z-Tracker right now, and you got bow, 2 hearts within the first 3 minutes, and then nothing until another heart at 28 minutes.
Yeah, we hadn't really, other than
So.
the bow in level 1 and the hearts and the recorder, we were just like, we knew we had seen a banana somewhere, but for a while there we couldn't remember where it was, because that was like one of the only things we had seen until you pulled the red candle, I think, out of 2 was like the next item we finally saw.
Yeah, I couldn't even use the recorder until 43 minutes in.
Yeah, because the only thing you guys had was 3, and that was really close to your start screen. So it's like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't even get it until I got the ladder.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. You didn't go down. MST had actually gone down there a little bit quicker, so he had been using the recorder a bit. He had also bought wooden arrows, which was a really good call, because it was letting him clear some of these rooms with the enemies that could actually be damaged by the arrow. So yeah, this is a good race from both of you, even though it may not feel like it right now. It was just, it's one of those that the game's gonna make you work for every single inch, and it wasn't giving you, like, I mean, your damage upgrades were in 7 and 9.
Yeah.
So like this is amazing. But I'll go ahead and ask if you have any final thoughts about the seed. And there's not really a schedule to go over for the rest of tonight, because this is the only race. But I do believe you guys scheduled race 2 for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow at 8:30. And then game 3 will be on Thursday at 1 o'clock.
Oh wow.
So I really don't have anything except for thank you, CD, Pleco, GDW, and everybody for watching, and hope everybody had a great night.
Thanks. I did. This is a very entertaining race to watch, and we got to talk about fish, and very briefly about cats and Zelda.
Nice.
So, it was always fun. And I'll go ahead and wish the both of you good luck, have fun for your race tomorrow.
Thank you.
But all right, with that, I definitely want to go ahead and thank Pleco for hanging out and doing commentary with me for the last hour and a half. And I
thank
Ganondorf for doing the tracking in the background and keeping us up to date. Because, I mean, it's so easy to miss things.
Oh, definitely.
But all right, once my push to talk button stops typing in another window, we'll go ahead and say thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.
Take care, everybody.